YouTube, ShukuenShinobi here, and it is vlog time, and I really need a freaking haircut. Look at this mess. So anyway, I am here, Transformers hoodie, Subway cup. I might as well just call this Dawson the vlog. But, yeah, it's really cold in my area of the house, because I think one of the vents is broken, and I think it's letting in cold air, and there's windows right here. 4 windows, actually, also creating cold air, and it's just really cold, so I am wearing a jacket inside. But anyway, that has nothing to do with here or there. My Ami and Oki box is here for the month. HLJ box. You may notice I just put up the back clock yesterday, and I kind of apologize for that. I'm trying to put up the back clock for almost a month. And there's this other stuff that came out that I wanted to get to first, and I didn't feel like recording it, and then I did this, and then I did that, and Pokemon videos, and we had a very yokai Quizmas. So those all came out, and they actually did really well. They're still doing very well, and I am really excited about that. Still not really expecting Yokai Watch to fully succeed in the US, but I hope it does well enough to at least kind of finish out the run of the first game and maybe even tap into a little bit of the second game. I would like to continue to get the games at the very least, because I would like to continue to play the games. Quick question for you guys to answer in the comments. If Yokai Watch does not quite succeed in the US, is it something that you guys would still like to see from me? Like picking up where they are right now with the prototype U-Watch. And I know those have different little silicone covers for it, and it's upgradable with firmware and everything. It's all high-tech and stuff. They really should do that with some Kamen Rider stuff. But anyway, I would like to know if that is something that people would like to see from me. As long as the US line is going, I don't have any real interest in going after all of the Japanese toys, just because that's doubling up on things I don't really want to do that. But if there is a demand to see Yokai Watch stuff from me, and I'm super into it, so that's not really the question. But if it is something that people would like to see, if the US line does fail, I will look into possibly getting some of the Japanese toys. So there's that. It's not a huge priority or anything. It's just something that I'm curious about to see what you guys would like to see. If it's not really in high demand, I probably won't bother. But if it's something that a lot of people want to see, then I will consider it should the US line fail. Like I said, if the US line keeps going strong, I'm just going to keep paying attention to the Hasbro releases. So, that is that. For those of you that don't really care about the Yokai Watch stuff, I do apologize. But it is a franchise I'm super interested in. And really happy that the videos are doing quite well. I don't think there's really anything else out in terms of Yokai Watch. I do have a couple blind bag unboxings still taped that have yet to go up. So that is something that you will see eventually. But as for right now, most of the toys are all done, reviewed, uploaded. So it is back to the grind between Rider, Sentai, Power Rangers, Pokemons, all that stuff. Speaking of Pokemon, I do have a ton of stuff recorded for that has yet to go up. Some stuff is planned to go up this week because I did receive that from Pokemon themselves, and I would like to get that out in a somewhat timely manner. It's still actually quite a bit delayed. I still have to get to that, but I do apologize for that as well. Not that I think they're watching this video in particular, but anywho. So I have some Pokemon stuff slated to come out this week. The Supercharge reviews I have yet to start, and again, I apologize for that, but I can only apologize so much. I think it's just, I'm one singular person doing everything, so it's like, life happens, especially with the holidays. Family was down, and this and that, and Thanksgiving, and Christmas, and New Year's, and going here, going there, everywhere, and just trying to get life going and all that, so it's been very busy couple of months, I will say that. So kind of getting back into the swing of things. So the Supercharge stuff will hopefully start this week, if not early next week, with the Supercharge Morpher. That is going to be a very long review because I've got a lot of chargers to go in that thing, because most of them play unique sounds. So I'll figure out how I'm structuring that video and we'll go with there. But as for Dino Supercharge, I have pretty much everything out I have the Spinosaurus right here, so he's hanging out on my desk because I was fiddling with him. So I have him, I have the Black T-Rex, I have all of the first, second, and fourth wave of figures. The third wave of figure was just the Plesiocharged Megazord. I have yet to find that one. The Plesiocharged Megazord figure is the only Dino Charge toy that I am planning to purchase that I do not have in my possession right now. The only thing from the line that I haven't gotten yet are the Ammonite, Packy, Raptor, and Parasaur repaints, because I don't plan on picking any of those up. I might sometime throughout the remainder of the year if they go on sale or something like that. If I see them on a sale, I might pick them up, but paying full price, I do not plan on picking any of those up. So keep that in mind, but everything's kind of going to go in order in which I bought them. So we'll see what kind of order that is, but expect a lot of Power Rangers throughout the month of January. I will say that. A lot of Power Rangers. There's a lot of toys. Bandai's just spitting them out left and right. It's crazy. It's really freaking crazy. But, yeah, so that's kind of about the status of all the toy lines. Ghost is still doing its thing. Speaking of, the reason you have yet to see Benkei or Boost-related reviews from me is because those were together in an HLJ box. I never bothered to send out the Benkei stuff. Just because I had so much to do anyway, and Christmas was busy and all that stuff. So those were in the same box, and I paid for it on, I think, the 27th or something of December. It was right after Christmas, right after the Boost stuff came out. And so I was expecting to get it before New Year's, but they didn't send it, so I never got it. HLJ did not send my box until, I think, yesterday morning. So it'll get here sometime this week. So expect the Benkei stuff to start next week, I believe. So yeah, that was a little bit, that messed me up a smidge, but again, I was so busy with Christmas and New Year's, it didn't really ultimately matter a whole lot anyway. But for those wondering where the Benkei reviews are, there's that. I never shipped it out. So yeah, that is on the way. There's a couple of Yokai Watch stuff in there that's Japanese. I picked up the Chogokin Jibanyan because it was super duper cheap. I couldn't resist. So that is in that box, and we'll take a look at that at some point too. But I think that's about it for announcements. There's some New Year related stuff I want to talk about. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that in this video or if I'm going to do a separate video for that. That might come out on the same day. I think I might separate the two just because I want to. So I have spent 8 minutes now talking about updates and not actually opening anything. And there's a weird light going on, but I can't really help that. But my attention is all over the place right now. So anyway, let's go ahead and open up this box set right here. Pretty big box. There's a ton of cool stuff in here, which makes me feel bad for the stuff I got last month because I haven't gotten to it yet. And this stuff is a lot cooler. So, I do have a story, too, whenever we get to a specific item. So I got lots of papers. The worst part of these unboxings is that, like, I take the paper and I dump it on the floor because I don't have anywhere else to put it. And then I have to pick up all the paper. It's really the worst. So I got a magazine. This is the Telebikun issue that has the EQ ghost icon in it. The Pythagoras ghost icon, I think, just came out in Japan. So I'm probably going to wait on the EQ ghost icon until I get Pythagoras too, and I'll review those together in the same video. So I think that's my plan for that. It's somewhere in this box. I'm not sure where exactly. So, I felt like getting a new 3DS case, just because, not case like a case for the system, but a game case. I'm using the one that Club Nintendo gave out that looks exactly like a normal 3DS game. But I picked up this Eevee case just because I don't know why. I really like Eevee a lot. And it's got Eevee's Japanese name on there. It's really funny. But it's got all the Eeveelutions on it, and it's cute. And I like it. It can hold 24 games, which is a step up from, I think, the 18 or something that my current one can hold. So, yay! I got a new little case thing. It was pretty cheap. It was only like $6 or whatever. So there is that. There's a bunch of stuff in here that's not for me. Oki probably thinks I'm like super into Star Wars, which is not a lie. It is not a lie. I'm really big into Star Wars. I picked up Black Series Kylo Ren and the Black Series. He's in a super duper weird pose because he fell down. But the Imperial Shock Trooper from Star Wars Battlefront. But I have the figure arts release of the First Order Stormtrooper, which is apparently really super duper awesome. The figure arts re-release of Darth Vader. And the figure arts release of Kylo Ren, speaking of. But these are not mine. These are actually... excuse me. I'm still getting over that illness, the cold that I had a couple of videos ago. I think it was when I first started my Yokai Watch videos, somewhere around there. And I still have a lingering cough from that, and it's really obnoxious. But these three toys right here are actually for my friend Josh. You might be watching, actually. So these are your toys, Josh. Yay! I got your stuffs. Yeah. So those are his, and one of those is his Christmas gift and stuff. So, yeah, no reviews for those from me. Though I'm really tempted to pick up some now, but that's a different discussion. Here is the EQ Ghost icon. I finally found that was hanging out right here. So there is that. Speaking of more stuff that is not mine, here is some red. Is this Mega Gyarados? Yeah, it's Mega Gyarados. Red Mega Gyarados themed stuff for the latest set that came out in Japan. Those are for my buddy Vince, as always. So, okay, now that stuff's mine. That stuff's for everyone else. I think everyone else is mine. So right off the bat, we have an item I am super duper... That's my word of the vlog, is super duper. Super duper excited about is the Complete Selection Animation Digivice. And this looks to have a fairly easy open box, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Did I actually rip that tape? Oh, cool, I did. Would you look at that? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I lied. Look at how pretty that box is. That is a pretty freaking cool box. So yeah, this is the Digivice that has a lot of sounds and such in it. There's that right there. So there's lots of cool sounds. Of course, it's all Japanese. I grew up with the dub for Digimon. And I would honestly really, really freak out if they did one for the dub. Don't think they're ever going to. But it's got like Butterfly and Braveheart, which are two absolutely amazing songs in here. As well as all the Digivolutions and all of that fun stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. I will review this. I still have to review the Tag and Crest set. In terms of the 15th anniversary Digivice game, I still kind of fiddle with that every now and then, but it's kind of hard to review something like that because it's essentially just a game. So I'm probably not actually going to review that, but I will review the Tag and Crest set that I'm still sitting on, and I got those Digi Collection figures as well that I want to take a look at. So here is the summer camp little tag thing that it came with too. So there is that. So I will be reviewing that sometime relatively soon because Digimon hype, yo. Speaking of things that aren't very hype, I have the Fighting Action Robo for Gekiatsu Dio. So that is here. Speaking of, I still have to review Gekiatsu Dio. I do have him in my possession now, so that is neat. Yeah, so speaking of these, I never actually even got to Shurikens or anything like that. If I review these, I'll probably take a look at all three in one video, just because I have all three now. So, hip hip hooray for Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2. Speaking of Ninja, the lack of hype train continues. Speaking of, with Ninja, kind of the reason I've been so lackluster in terms of getting the Gekiatsu and like Gekiatsu Dio and stuff out is just because I'm not that excited. Ninja is not my thing. I will say that at the very least. But we got Artisan Rodeo Maru, which includes a tinier Artisan of Akaninja Chosetsu. So that is here. I haven't done Shinobi Maru, but I will be doing Shinobi Maru either on the same day or the day before I do Rodeo Maru. So I will go ahead and try to film those guys relatively close to one another. So I got those. This is the item for story time, so I'll just kick it off. Marin Energy Lock Seed. Yeah, I got one last month. The one I got was broken. I tried to fix it. In fact, it's right here. I'm not even going to hide that fact. It is right here. It's not on. Let me turn it on. So basically, what happened is that anytime I would put this in any device, it would do the mix. What's supposed to happen is if you put it in the Genesis driver, it'll act like its own energy lock seed. So it'll play Marin Energy Arms and it'll play a little jingle and all that stuff. That wasn't happening. It was just going straight to mix. What happened is that when they were doing the soldering for the electronics box in here, someone messed up really bad and it was just a big metal blob, basically. I chipped away as much as I could at it. It looks pretty clean to me, but there's still something connecting the electronics in here. So it's still messed up. In fact, by doing that, I messed it up even further. What it would do in that situation is that it would actually be able to play the mix without inserting it into anything. So it was actually really cool. It played like a Gashapon kind of. But I digress. That never actually did what it was supposed to. So anyway, long story short, or long story long, because I'm still freaking talking about it. It was broken. It was done broke, and by trying to fix it, I made it worse. So I'm gonna keep this one because it's broken, and because I really want an extra one just to mess with and carry around because I'm a loser like that. So I do have an extra Genesis core, and I will be doing something with that, be it a giveaway or popping up on my sales thread or something. I'm opening this right now because I want to make sure that it works. That's what it was supposed to do. I think that's an attack function. So this one works. This one works exactly how it's supposed to. So that is great, like Frosted Flakes levels of great. I think you're supposed to be open like that. Okay, so that's great. So this one works, and I can finally review the darn toy. The Savior Arrow. Speaking of the Savior Arrow, I was in the second shipment for that, so not the November shipment, but I was in the January shipment. For whatever reason, I don't know why exactly mine got pushed to Oki's January shipment, but that's neither here nor there. The January shipment got delayed until April. For whatever reason, I don't know. They had to delay toys that were made already and part of a second shipment. I don't know what's going on with Bandai. They're dropping the ball and everything lately. But I don't know exactly what I'm doing because I won't get that toy until May now. What I might do is if I see another one for a reasonable price on Mandarake, I might pick it up to review sooner rather than later. And then once I get my one in from Oki, I'll just sell it. Which is probably what's going to end up happening. I'll keep an eye on Mandarake and we'll see, but if I don't manage to get one on Mandarake, don't expect to save your arrow until May, because that's how my life is. So that is that. Moving along to other stuff that ultimately doesn't matter. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff in this video. If I actually manage to produce a 40-minute vlog, I would not be surprised in this situation. So, get rid of that. Speaking of useless, we have the Shift Next special. No, Shift Next. What is this called even? I don't know. The Next Shift car set. Yeah. So these are all pretty much useless and don't actually work in the darn toy. So they're mostly just collectible things. So, hooray. I'm getting darker. Slowly and slowly. There's my Yami Yami. Invoice. We got this, which is probably the complete selection, modification, rider card, binder, D, and... Alright, so there is that. Yeah, this was actually released on time in October, or whatever it was actually supposed to come out. But Oki just held on to it because, honestly, what am I going to do with it without the DN drivers? So he just held on to it until now because the final thing in this box that I can't get out because it's so heavy. Oh my god, it's huge. How do I even do this? Da-da-da-da. So this gorgeous son of a gun is finally released. It got delayed from, I think, October all the way till December, so it is finally here. I'm so excited for this. I never owned a DN driver before because the original toy was really big poop. So I never got the original toy. This one's got a card reader and all sorts of cool stuff. So I'm really, really excited to finally get a hold of this and to open it up and take a look. I'm also really excited to play with the complete selection animation Digivice because I'm really excited about that too. So there's lots of exciting stuff in this box. So yeah, that about does it for this HLJ box. On the way, should be here in a couple days. That has the Benkei stuff, the Boost stuff, I think the last couple Ultraman related vinyls, and the odds and ends of Yokai Watch stuff I bought when on an HLJ sale. So that is that. I'm going to go ahead and do my year-end thing right now because this video has already went on for 25 minutes. What's an extra 15? Really? Who cares? So, yeah. Real talk. 2015, I think, as a whole, wasn't a very good year for me. I'll just kind of come out and say that. It was not a very pleasant year for me. There was a lot of things that I wanted to do in my life that I did not get to do in 2015. I wanted to build this channel a lot. And honestly, I feel like I haven't changed a whole lot between the end of 2014 and the end of 2015. Not a whole lot has changed. Just going with the grind. I don't think I changed a whole lot of anything in this channel. And that's not to say that the channel needs changing or anything like that. But I haven't lost as much weight as I wanted to in 2015 because I started to slip into old habits that... I'm not going to say are unhealthy habits, but lazy habits. I will say that. I'm still doing alright in the health department. You all don't have to worry or anything like that. I'm still good. But I wanted to be a lot better, is what I wanted to say. And I know I have the ability to do so. It's just when you start to get like a little tiny bit like depressed or something like that, it is super duper easy to slip into old habits. Like eating certain things or not doing certain things. In my case, it was eating a lot of junk and then just sort of sitting around working on things or sitting around playing a game or something like that. And I really hope the end video is a lot brighter than this. It's very dark or something like that. It is a Dawson vlog. So, yeah, and I apologize. My voice is kind of going. I'll ready myself with the Subway cup because this is going to be a doozy. So, I'm hoping 2016 is a year of lots of change. And not necessarily change, but just change in a positive direction. Because positivity is exactly what I need right about now. Things aren't the best around here in many facets of the imagination. Financially, because of stuff like this, and I'll get to that in a little bit, and emotionally and stuff like that too. Like I said, 2015 was not a good year. It was a year in which there was a lot of, I'm not going to say happy moments for me, because there was a lot of happy moments. 2015 was fun. I will say that, but like, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of personal things. But, like I said, 2016 is that year that I don't want to give a flying about anything. Like, it's just full steam forward, no looking backward, just complete focus going forward, and achieving, because that is what I need to do. I need to achieve. And that is what I'm going to do. In some fashion or another, that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how long it'll take, but 2016, my goal is to hit that 100,000 subscriber mark. I am a little bit under 80 at the time of this filming, I believe. So I think I can do it. I grew roughly 25,000 over the course of 2015, and I want to do that even more. And I am hoping that my next announcement will help in that. And I don't know if I can announce it just yet, but real quickly, I'll just sort of hint at the fact that I'm no longer a part of Fullscreen because they're awful. And I have signed on with a new network, Screenwave. And I'm hoping that they help me as much as they've helped me so far. They have helped me a lot. Screenwave has helped me more than Fullscreen has in about the span of a month, in which it was just talking back and forth, than Fullscreen has at all, period. So, I'm really looking forward to hopefully things improving in terms of the money coming in and the quality of stuff coming out. There's a lot here. There's a lot here that I want to do. I really want to get those non-review content videos off the ground, be it like Toku or Hero themed Let's Plays, or top 10s, Pokemon related, Pokemon Let's Plays even. I've been really itching to try to do a Let's Play of Pokemon Omnicron, which is a fun fan game that I was playing a while back that I didn't really get too far into. But I'm not sure if I'm really cut out for Let's Plays, but we'll see. I might give it a shot. I don't know, but there's a lot of non-review content that I wanted to start to dabble in because I really like doing this. I like talking to you guys, be it on Twitter, Facebook, through Ask.fm, or anything like even the comments. I try to get to as much as I can. I put a lot of time into watching you guys on Twitter, responding on Twitter, on Facebook, on the YouTube comments themselves. So I spend a lot of time doing that, and it's something I don't mind doing because I like it. I like it a lot. I like the communication. I like the community feel. Everything I do is because you guys respond to it. And I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart until the top of my heart, as much of it that works. And my brain, too soon? I don't think so. So, I don't really want to babble a whole lot about that. In terms of like financial stuff, because I said times aren't the best, I don't really know where to go for that. Geoger is on the horizon. I'm not sure what I'm getting, what I'm not. Definitely getting the robots. I will say that I'm definitely getting the robots. I think I will always, forever and ever and ever, get Sentai Mech, just because they make me super duper happy. In terms of everything else, I'm getting the Changer. I know that. Those are the only things that I know for sure I'm getting, is the Changer and the robots. Everything else I probably won't get into. Rider After Ghost, that's still quite a ways away. But if that doesn't blow me away, Rider does not do that great on my channel, believe it or not. I know a lot of people responded in that poll saying that they come here to look at Rider toys, and while I appreciate that wholeheartedly, in terms of just actual numbers, Rider does not do that good. So Rider is something that I might be more picky about, so to speak, like not getting stuff like this, but getting cool stuff like this, but not getting like all those premium sets of things. I will say right now I don't have any Ghost premium stuff pre-ordered except for the DX User toy, because he's kind of cool. I like him a lot. So I don't have any of the premium Ghost icons pre-ordered right now. I might get the Legend Rider set. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to wait on it though. So that is as it stands. Basically, my purchases are going to be a lot more picky and choosy from here on out, because I don't have the ability to get everything ever anymore. That's not in the cards. So that is that. I think I'm pretty much going to just wrap it up here and say that 2016 will be a good year. It'll be a fantastic year. We'll hit that milestone. We'll hit it fast. We'll hit it hard. I'm going to end the joke there. And we will succeed. We will. You, me, everyone, we will frickin' succeed in 2016. We'll kick 2016's butt right out the door and say, hey, 2017, I can't believe you got here that fast. That'll be the year. So, I'm really looking forward to hanging out with you guys. Lots more communication, lots more videos, lots more different things on the horizon. Lots of cool stuff. That I promise you. And I want to get to a schedule point, hopefully about the start of February, to where things are a lot more structured and a lot more scheduled, and things will come out at the same time every day. That would be fantastic. But we shall see what happens. Right now I'm a lot of talk and no action, and I want to end that lifestyle. So, I've rambled on for well over a half hour now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this newest episode of Shuki's Life, because I want to play with toys. So I'm going to run this through and encode this vlog so it can go up tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and we can start cranking out some cool stuff in January, because we're going to kick its freaking butt. I'm pumped. Are you pumped, Tobaspino? You're not even Tobaspino, you're a Spinozord thing. Yep. So that about does it for this vlog. I might have another one up sometime next week once the whole network change is all situated and I get a little bit more information about it that I can share with you guys and all that fun stuff. So not a whole lot will change, but I think a lot is going to change down the line as a benefit of finally getting away from full screen and surrounding myself with people that actually want to help me. So that's the plan. So that about does it for this vlog. If you like it, go ahead and blast that like button like that. Comment below and subscribe for more. I did ask a couple questions in this vlog, so do answer down in the comments below. So thanks for watching. Take care and have a great one.